The Thenns respect power and strength of arms above all. I know them well. They are an isolated people, suspicious of outsiders, and guard their valley well. However, they are also accustomed to cannibals, giants, and mammoths, and the power of magic is still alive and well in their lands. As such, they have learned to respect the strength of my dragon and my sword. I have visited their valley a dozen times in the past decade, and have helped them to defend it against their many enemies. I have told them of the world south of the wall, and have shown them trinkets made of iron and steel. I have even learned their ancient language, and have wielded the sacrificial blade to honor their weirwood trees with an offering. There is clear power in the worship of these northern gods, and I bear no love for that treacherous High Septon in King's Landing. I don't quite know when the dragon cult started, but I do know that the Magnar, a fat angry fool by the name of Driddle, stopped organizing feasts in my honor once it did. With each subsequent visit, the cult grew in size. Last year, it numbered in the hundreds, and Driddle refused to even see me. Instead, I was approached by the dragon cult's speaker, a stern and authoritative shaman by the name of Steinolf. In the presence of dozens of other members of the cult, he told me that Magnar Driddle was a false god, and that I, the true god of the valley, should drag him from his temple and take his place with an honorable duel. At first, I did not think much of it. I spent a few weeks in the Thenn Valley and returned to Castle Black once more. I gave my reports as I usually do, spent some weeks doing those duties that in truth are unworthy of a king's attention, and visited my uncle's grandson, Jaehaerys, in Moletown. The boy was clearly eager for adventure, and after much cajoling, I decided to take him back to Castle Black, promising to take him north on my next ranging. I don't trust any of my brothers on Neraetos back, but while he might have the blood and the name of his traitor grandfather, Jaehaerys is still a Blackfyre, and we are the House of the Dragon. When I returned to Lord Commander Uther, that proud fool, and announced my intention to go on another ranging with my nephew, he presumed to forbid it, declaring that I would be branded a deserter. Jaehaerys looked at me defiantly, and I echoed this sentiment. We are Blackfyres, who are you to command us? Together we walked up to Neraetos and climbed on her back. I took one last look at the fuming Lord Commander and my brothers, and flew off, with no intention to ever return. The duel with the Magnar was a trivial matter. His bronze shield and sword were no match for my castle-forged steel armor and my Valyrian steel sword, Blackfyre. Although I did not slay Driddle, it was clear for the hundreds of witnesses that I was just toying with him. Once he was defeated, I stepped on the speaker's stone in the center of the village and ordered all able-bodied men to prepare for war. The priest of the dragon cult, Steinolf, stood by my side, and many of Driddle's old council agreed to join me. Hellas Demon Frost, the new chief of Hardhome, had united the wildling tribes in the east. The same alliance had dared to attack the wall not too long ago. That war was the last time when I saw my boy Aerys. Chief Hellas was thus well aware of the strength of my dragon, and sought an alliance, offering his daughter as my spearwife. It seemed like a prudent course of action at the time. The tribes united under his leadership outnumbered any such coalition beyond the wall. My attention at the time was focused elsewhere. The valleys to our south had been controlled by the CK2, who had built a large hilltop fort on Jagged Point, just beyond the high peaks to our south. The Thenns had never been numerous, but with my dragon and Southron military knowledge, I was confident we could defeat them. Summoning 1,000 bronze warriors from all the villages in the valley, we marched south to seize the rest of the Frostfangs. A woman, Grypha, strong, fierce, and standing half a foot taller than me, arrived at our army camp in those days. She had seen Neraetos flying around the mountaintops nearby and wished to join whoever controlled such a fearsome beast. She was immediately taken with Jaehaerys, who had grown lean and strong in the months we had now spent in the valley, and one night lifted him from his bed and dragged him to a nearby cave. In the old ways, which Jaehaerys and I now respected, this indicated marriage, and Jaehaerys seemed more than happy to stay by the side of his new spearwife, not in the least because of the protection she provided. The boy developed into a man during the war, and he and his wife Grypha soon became my closest counselors. We cut the Seal-Cut coalition off at the Sterling Pass, where we defeated the host of Frostfang and Ice River wildlings. While we were chasing its remains through the mountains, My spear wife Larkspur, Jaehaerys of Hardhome's daughter, bore me a strong boy, which she wished to name Ragnar. Should he prove himself at a later age, he might well become the new Magnar. We sent the news to my father-in-law, who was elated, and promptly sent us some men to aid us in our war against the Sealcuts. With these new men, we eventually managed to capture the Sealcut fortress on Jagged Point, and forced all the tribes in the Frostfangs and near the Ice River to join the Thens. After the war, my coalition rivaled that of my father-in-law, and the two of us controlled nearly every one of the free folk. But my ambitions were larger than that. Once we moved back to Jagged Point, I gathered all subjugated leaders and my priest Steinhoff, and had them all swear fealty to me as king beyond the wall. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to JJ Gaming, and welcome back to your boy, Jaehaerys the Red, Blackfyre, the Magnar of Then. Yes, last episode we started off as the little Magnar of Then, the owner of this little valley up here, which some of you guys told me that it's actually a pretty damn decent place for a fort, better than the Frostfangs. But I think it's still got the impoverished modifier, which I guess will go away by itself. Last episode we started in this little valley in the northern Frostfangs, and we also started on our conquest of everything beyond the wall, which we will definitely continue this episode. But we will first wait for our levy to increase a little bit. Yes, I think that is probably step one. And we also are going to keep an eye on the north, because hey, the Mandalese. Oh no, we knew that, of course. Yeah, I forgot that this is the continuation of our playthrough as Aerys. Here he is, Aerys the Red, my son. He doesn't look so well these days. Do you have a good heir lined up? Prince Maekar is 15 years old. He's a tough soldier. Looks pretty decent to me. We have where is he? Mataris, I think. Yeah, he's our overseer. Mataris of the Frost Caves, married to Dryfa, who's a bit old for him. I found out later, one of you guys pointed that out to me. I didn't even really notice, because he doesn't look that old. But well, I mean, it's still a fun story, right? Alright, let's go. We can grant a minor title. Let's do that. He's a genius, this guy. Rawdale, my commander. Alright, well, welcome. You can use a genius bodyguard, why not? What else can we do? Ransom of prisoners? Yeah, we can try that. We can imprison somebody. We're not going to do that. We can worship the ancestors. We could do that, I guess. Begin preparing the sacrifice. I just tried to ransom all my prisoners, but I think probably we will still be able to keep some. You have decided to visit the shrine in the Holy Grove to make a sacrifice in the honor of your ancestors. Which ancestor, though? Daemon Blackfyre? Maybe Aegon the Conqueror? I don't know. What will you ask of your forefathers? Guide my sword and let me conquer my enemies. Prosperity and growth for my realm. Share your wisdom with me. Battle. That's an easy one. You ask your ancestors for military power and prowess in battle. Now it is time to present your offering. What will you give them in return? May this soul serve you well in the afterlife. Or we could cut out our eye, but let's not do that. Here, have Steek Bronzefrost as a sacrifice. The offering struggled violently when the priest and her disciples pushed it down on the offering stone. The ancestors will surely be pleased with such a vigorous servant. Now all you can do is wait and hope. Let's see what happens. We're still waiting. I kind of want to sort of increase the domain size as much as I can. So I think it will be a few years without war, although we might want to conquer the Hungry the Second Fox. That should probably be Hungry Fox the Second. We might want to conquer him in between. I think we might do that. Perhaps I should use my extensive military knowledge. I was still trying to impress our father-in-law, Chief Hellas. That's fine. We can still do that. How could you not be impressed? I mean, how could you not be impressed? I'm like the best warrior and general north of the wall. People are trying to kill my son. I mean, we're kind of going distant to our son, right? We haven't seen him in like a decade. Mataris Blackfyre and Dryfa have a daughter called Sigrid, who is also a giant, and she's a Blackfyre. So at 42 years of age, the Dryfa gained a daughter. That's impressive. Your nephew Aegor II Blackfyre has been captured by King Roland Arryn of the Vale and taken to the Eyrie as a prisoner. Okay. He's the leader of the Vale. I guess he's my nephew. Vhagar. Okay, he's of this branch of the Blackfyre dynasty. The branch of Melees. Melees of the Vale, my brother. My brother? Oh, yeah, he's my brother. Yeah. My brother's branch of the family. That's fine, I suppose. I mean, it's, these Southron businesses are not our concern. Hey, the North is independent. Ooh. What's happening? War of Ironborn independence, alright. King Aerys' conquest of Wallano, that's also fine. My wife Larkspur has been really letting herself go of late. Stop stuffing yourself, you pig. I'm a cruel man, right? I would say that. She looks better without the big hat. A small army has arrived. Small army of warriors. I just need to make sure that they have someone to fight within a year. All right, we can do that. We can do that for sure. How many? What's the garrison size here? I think it's this one, right? Total levy, garrison size. No, they're both tiny. So I guess we can just take these warriors up to the frozen shore and attack them there. Although I guess here there's 2,000 people here, so we might want to take some more troops. Let's just raise everybody, right? Why not? I believe that one of your vessels can be discouraged from associating with conspiratorial factions if the proper leverage is obtained. I'll pay him a visit on my dragon. Yeah, let's do it. Let's intimidate this guy. Riding astride Neraetos, you fly to pay Chief Bael an unannounced visit. On arrival, you land on the highest tower of Ruddy Hall, your dragon letting out a loud roar. Chief Bael was quick to realize the implications of your visit, welcoming you humbly and promising eternal loyalty. That's good. I guess Lucantine Oakheart spotted us from Eastwatch. The Night's Watch has seen my dragon for the first time in years. The night gathers and now my watch begins. Ormond Peak is the new Lord Commander of the Night's Watch and he freaking hates me. I mean, it makes sense, I guess. I'm a wildling, right? This guy wants the High Chiefdom of the Lower Frostfangs. This is the guy we just cowed with a dragon, right? So no, screw you. Although I guess it's better than an Ironborn. Should give it to this guy though. First trader, yeah. This creed does not become you, you prick. We'll give it to this man. You can have the High Lordship of the Lower Frostfangs, my guy. Here you go. We are kingdom now, so we can grant these titles. The High Chiefdom of the Ice Rivers. Let's give it to the person who least hates me, which is this man. He's a pretty good guy anyway. What is this? Inside Chief the Siri to revolt. I don't know why you're joining that. Anyway, have the Ice Rivers. Here you go. It's just we can grant these tribes to our vassals, right? Let's keep just these two counties. The other lands are the Upper Frostfangs. I think that's fair. Okay, everybody. We are here ready to declare war on the High Chiefdom of the Frozen Shore. Dragon Conquest, yes please. We can have Hellas Demonfrost join us. Let's do that. Why not, eh? Will you join me, my dude? Everybody, please gather your forces down here in Skirling Pass. Oh, he's surrendering. Okay, I see not the point in conflict with you and your dragons. I hereby surrender and will swear to you my fealty forthwith. He's wise. You are wise, my man. I mean, he is wise. This way, he's at least gonna stay a duke. Everybody, you can go back down. That was an easy war. All right. What is now my total FE size? It still is 4,000. All right. Train troops. Yeah. Let's collect some taxes, I guess. Oh, we can't do that. So I guess we are not raising taxes anywhere. That's fine. We passed through all the preliminary. Okay, so I'm doing a fencing tournament with my father-in-law. The larger they are, the harder they fall. See, maybe we can try to kill him. We look over at Hellas and cheer. Yay, we won. We won. Maybe he's not interested in dueling. Okay, I guess not. Respected. We do want to declare war on him at some point, though. But I guess we're still an ally now. What happens if we kill him? Who will inherit the Hardhome? Larkspur Demonfrost, my wife. Really? Is that gonna happen? That is what it says, right? I mean, I like you, my man, but not that much. Let's kill him. Let's have our wife in charge of Hardhome. Ragnar Blackfyre, how do I want to educate him? You are my son. My only son? I forget. My only wildling son? Yeah, he is. Room for command, of course. Best equipment possible. This guy's going to be better trained than any wildling has ever been. We will, of course, educate you ourselves, Ragnar. Because you might be the future wildling prince if you get to 10 martial. Your rival, Lord Paramount Harlon Greyjoy, has been imprisoned in King's Landing by King Aerys Blackfyre of the Iron Throne. Alright. We won his war against the... I only ask you to intervene on my behalf against the aggression of Chief Bill Blackshield. This guy. Who is invading my lands in an obvious contravention of the peace of the realm. Yes, please stand down, my dude. Nothing I can do. Sure there is. Command to end war, bro. Still nothing I can do, I guess. Can we imprison... Can we increase realm authority? We can. Let's try that. I think we need more... we need more land, I guess, to pass this law. Let's see. High Chief of Heart. I mean, he's not going to pass it because he's outside of my realm. This guy might pass it, though, if we send him some money. Maybe award him a little title. Master of the Blade, sure. The free folk do not recognize the same concept of heredity. Yes, I know. We're gonna train our boy. Don't you worry. A group of giants has been seen passing through my lands. They may prove useful. I will speak to them. Their presence will not be tolerated. I will drive them out of my lands. I'll leave them be. No, we can speak to them. A soldier named Mur arrives at my court. At least we have some chance of that. I guess it didn't happen. Ah, that's a shame. We would have liked a dragon. A giant. Let's see. Is he here? No, my dragon is here. Neraetos. No giants, though. That's a shame. Maybe next time. Oh, my father died of severe stress. Okay. Did my wife then inherit something? No, she didn't inherit anything. Everything fell apart again. Oh, but they have approved medium realm authority, so that's good. Can we command you to end war? I guess not. Okay, but we have medium realm authority now, because so if he refuses next time, we can crush him. We can imprison him, and our levies are more or less replenished, and my father-in-law's lands have been completely smashed. My brother-in-law is still here, but you know, what's he gonna do? He's a 0-year-old kid. So I think it's time to go on a conquering spree. Shivering Forest, my boy. Dragon Conquest. See what he does. I hope he will surrender, but maybe he's too stupid for that. He's not surrendering. Okay, Prince Vermon, my grandson, is a genius. All right, this is wow. He's a genius and attractive. Is this the heir to the Iron Throne? No. No, that's a shame. That's a shame. Poor fighter for my prisoner, and a trained fighter for my other prisoner. We should train our boy as well. Can we? Not yet, I guess. We can take him on as a squire, though. I don't know why we can do that, because we are not fated to 7, right? I thought there was a fate of the 7 mechanic. I guess not. Oh, he's slothful. Okay, well, we can't do it anyway, I guess. But he is mastering the art of swordsmanship, so that's good. We should have our martial train children, I guess. Is she a good fighter? She's a skilled fighter. That's fine, I guess. No, we will keep it. We will continue to train troops with her. I think that's better. Let's go to the Shivering Forest, though. Should be an easy war, I hope. Hungry Fox. Oh, he's a great guy. He's a guy who surrendered to us earlier. And Vorel Nightrunner. Vorel Warriorkin. Where you going? Where do you think you're going, bro? Fears the Mind Killer, Ragnar. You should be brave. Brave and just. A real warrior. Thank you. We captured the guy. Now just to take the castle. And then we will continue on with the next county. Jojen Bronzefrost Edenrod. Ambitious for our little prisoner. She really has grown up with our son. We might want to marry her off to our son, because she has been in our prison for quite a few years, I think. Let's see. Yeah, 6 years of her 12. So she really grew up with us. She's like our Theon. So we might want to marry her off to my son, if we can. Is she a 10? She's not a 10. Maybe she will be. Maybe she will be later. Clear sight, that's fine. Your vessel, High Chief Vorel Warriorkin, has been slain. Okay, that's fine. We don't mind so much. What can we do? Deploy dragon and siege. Nah, that's not necessary. That's not necessary. Do we have we don't have any siege leaders. See if we can find one. Maybe one of the Northmen wants to join me. Surely there's some Northman somewhere who is really excited by what we're doing up here in the north, right? Siege leader. There's a few. A few siege leaders want to join me. Maybe. This guy, Drickamar, commander of Wildlings, something something. Would you join me, my guy? We will make you our commander here. So we will siege this this hill fort, I guess it is. Wooden hill fort, yeah. Siege this thing down a bit. Let's appoint you as our commander. Oh yeah, and before I forget, I'm sitting on a shit ton of prestige, right? So we should start upgrading. So most of these are prestige related. We should start upgrading our valley and our jagged point here, fortified wildling barracks. We might want to at least build a hill fort here. We should be a bit careful because we don't have that much money. I think we're probably losing something now. No, not even. My guy, clap him in chains. And we have one. Thank you very much. Let's imprison this guy if he refuses again. Command to end war, bro. He'll be branded as a traitor. I will have him arrested for treason. Yes. Oh, he's arrested. All right. End your war, bro. Thank you. Can we ransom you? Do you have a lot of money? Nope. He's completely broke. Can we execute you? Change fear by 10. That's fine. Let him. Screw you, man. So many times you've disobeyed my orders. There's only so many times you can do that without consequences. The chiefess of the haunted forest. Let's do a dragon conquest on you. See if she will surrender. Doesn't look like it. Let's raise our armies again. That's a bit of a weird mechanic always that you have to, but I guess it's just for balance reasons. Let's move down to haunted forest. Chief Davy has led them to join a coalition in defense of haunted forest. If you issued a declaration of war against us, okay. Forthright message is what she needs. Oh yeah, we're trying to convince... We don't need to anymore, actually. We were trying to convince this woman because she was the spy master of my father-in-law. And we were trying to kill my father-in-law. But we didn't need to anymore because he died off by himself. And there we go. Thank you. Thank you to High Chiefess Beta of the Wildling Raiders. You are now my latest vessel. I think we should just go for just everything that's left now. This is going too slow. We have like 7,000 troops anyway. Yeah, let's just go after all the other wildlings. Because they're gonna, if they're gonna join coalitions anyway. Dragon Conquest of Antlerville. Dragon Conquest of Fist of the First Man. Dragon Conquest of Nightvale. Dragon Conquest of White Tree. This guy, I guess, we're already at war with. And finally, my brother-in-law. Dragon Conquest of Hardhome. I'm not quite sure if we will get this as well. I guess it's basically probably what you take, right? Mm-hmm. If we win the war, no, he will just become my vessel. That's fine. That is fine. People, this is the final war beyond the wall. After that, we will lick our wounds a little bit. Oh, he ends the war by himself. That's good. This guy as well. This is my brother-in-law. Makes sense, I guess. No, the rest is continuing the fight. I mean, they're not going to stand a chance against me. Altogether, they have like 1,300 troops. We have like 6,000. Ruthless. That's nice. That's a good warrior trait. Going Ragnar. Are you already inheriting my land? You're already at... let's take him on as a squire, yeah. We force him to train. No, he's still slotful. That's a shame. Ruthless. That's also combat ability, right? And fear plus 20. Suiting out quite well so far. We might want to give him Blackfyre rather than Aerys, even though we promised to give it back to Aerys on our death. Highlightship of Haunted Forest. Yeah, we will wait with creating that until we have subjugated all these wildling dicks. 6,000 troops, man. This is a huge army for a wildling. She seems to favor those who are the closest of relations. Now everyone is equal, Jurel. We should marry you to Rhaegar, though. He's turning out quite well. Arrange betrothal between you and... Oh, we can't. We can do forced betrothal, right? Or forced marriage. That's the thing, right? Salute to slavery. No, I guess not. Oh well. Salute to slavery we could do. Can we change another law? Can we reform the religion, though? I don't think so. People told me in the comments we can reform, but I don't see any buttons here. Am I missing something? Is it like a bottom maybe? Try to recruit the giants to your cause. Yeah, let's try. Let's see what they do. Abdicate, craft a weirwood weapon. That's pretty cool. And craft one for our son, I guess. These peasants we have are all mine to command like little slaves, right? No, not you. You're just my prisoner. Okay, everybody. We're almost ready to march off to war. Your vessel chief Sven Warriorkin has been taken. I'm no longer diligent. That's a shame. Let's just go. Let's just storm the place. We can do it without these 300 people here. All right. Let's storm the place. You want some money? 15 gold. Fine. You're the Dryfa. You're like my son's wife. We can give you something. We can give you something, Dryfa. Move down. Move down to Antlerville and grab these. Retake the castle. Bitter rivals. Hungry Fox has cleaned off proper blood. Can we duel him? Duel Hungry Fox. Can't be at war, I guess. That's fine. We will kill him later. Hungry Fox, you prick. What do you think you're doing? Fist of the First Man. Chick clap the Chief in Iron. That's one. Thank you. Next. Night Valleys. Why did you guys think you could resist me? Why did you guys think that? Storm the place. We don't need any dragons. Clap the Chief in Iron. Thank you. He's my new vessel as well. We might give him the High Lordship at some point. Storm the place. Clap the Chief in Iron. And that's it. That's it. This is the last county. That went all a bit faster than I thought, but the Iron Islands, what? You bitch. I think we're gonna have to postpone the war against the wall here, because we can't abide by this, man. You've got only 5,000 troops. Screw you. Declare war. We've raised any army. Do we have... I guess we have some army levies raised. I think we're gonna have to go after that lost county first, right? Yeah, we can still do it. We have still some time. All right. Yeah. I don't know what happened here, but I guess the Ironborn took some land. Let's do the invasion, right? Invasion of something. Or the Jura claim. Dragon Conquest of the Iron Islands. Let's not do that. We don't need the rest of the Iron Islands. We just need this one. Lower Frostfangs. This is the county of Forktop. My guy. We want Forktop. Invasion of Forktop. Takes all occupied territory, yeah. Let's do it. What do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing, Ironborn pricks? Get out of my land. This is all beyond the wall. I'm king beyond the wall. Your offer of alliance seems reasonable. My forces shall march with you, says the High Chief of the Giants. Welcome, guy. Giant. Opposite trade opinion. This should sway the war. For 90 gold is too much, though. Actually, I changed my mind. We don't have 90 gold. I don't know what you're going to do with gold beyond the wall, but fine. Everybody move down to Sterling Pass and charge on Forktop. Just everybody just congregate on Forktop. Oh, we just threw some lives in the meat grinder there. Oh well. Let him rot. Kill this man. Kill these Ironborn pricks. We should give out some of the duchies though. We have the Duchy of the Haunted Forest. Let's create that. Let's give it to whoever here is most loyal and capable. Are you all minus 100? Defeated me, yeah, fair enough. This guy's pretty competent. The old man? Sure. Stern hell. He looks like a competent man. Here, have the Haunted Forest. Here you go. Very obvious name, but my brother-in-law is still the chief of Hardhome. That's fine. Do we have a daughter already? I forget. Yeah, Vera, but she's 30 years old. And the Milkwater. Let's create that one as well. And give it to somebody who is decently capable. Chief Herrick of the Fist of the First Man, maybe. He looks competent. We can also we also hold this county directly. So I guess we could give it to Ragnar. Oh, we will give it to Mataris, I think. Will we? Is that smart? We thought about this before. I think we're strong enough now that I'm fine with it. Yeah. Mataris, you've been a leal hand. So have the High Chiefdom of the Milkwater. Here you go. I do hope you will continue to be... Oh, we lost my first... of course, my daughter-in-law was my first raider as well. Durin, Chief of Great Ice River. Why don't you train some children? You're a formidable fighter. That seems like a reasonable thing to do. Do I really have 9,000 troops? Damn. We are strong enough to take the north, I think, with the dragon. Yeah, this guy's 20,000, but we have a dragon. Especially if we're quick. That might be the next episode. This episode we conquer everything that's beyond the wall. Next episode we go south of the wall. Jaehaerys developed a taste for wild parties. That's fine, I don't care. Now we play the waiting game, I guess. My wife is pregnant, very good. We've built some barracks in Then. Let's continue with those. Fortified Then barracks, yeah. Let's continue upgrading the Then valley. And also our capital here should be upgraded a bit. Weaponsmith. Practice range. Dragon pit. Oh, we can build a dragon pit. Yeah, we're not going to do that. No dragons can roam free. Training ground. Levy size plus 2.5%. That's 300 prestige. 2.5%. Wow. Levy reinforcement rate 10%. That's good. Let's take that one. What about the 10? So we already are building the barracks. Great. Just wait for some Ironborn to show up so we can kick their ass. Ooh, my king, his grace, King Aerys, has taken his last breath. May he repose in peace. What happened? Now his heir, Prince Maekar Blackfyre, will take the throne and will rule the 7 kingdoms henceforth. He was killed under suspicious circumstances. I care not for this foreign king. Yes, I do. He's my son. My son died. My son was murdered. My grandson is now the king in the Iron Throne. He's a little bit dynastic stain. Ouch. Okay. I guess he became a tyrant at the end. My son. Ooh. A massive tyrant. Minus 35. I don't know what he did. He did something bad. I can imagine why he's killed. Are they fighting anybody? Why is the throne all loose? Are they all independent? Surely not. I'm humbly invited to the funeral of my son Aerys. Yeah, I shall attend. That's gonna be some sight, huh? We're flying to King's Landing on our dragon. Nobody has seen us for like what? When did we become Chief of 10? For like 13 years, and now we're moving south to visit my son's funeral. All right. Anagainon has been trained by Danish Blackfyre, my niece. All right. It occurred to me so not trained by Maekar, I guess, or does he already have a dragon? He does. He has gold skill. All right. It's occurred to me that my wife is feeling somewhat gloomy of late. The burden of her unborn child. Yada. Fine. Let's buy her something. We want to visit this funeral though. I want to see my son, man. The funeral. As the Silent Sisters finish the preparation of the deceased, the body of King Aerys is brought to the local set and laid atop the altar at its center. Canopic jars of ornate design are placed at the feet of the dead, and the eldest child places the death stones upon the closed eyes of the deceased. One by one, those closest to the departed make their way into the set and speak their goodbyes, shed their mournful tears, and pray to the 7 for their dead. As the day winds down and the last goodbye is said, the body is carried by kin along the crowd-lined streets to its final resting place. As the sun fades away, a great feast is held, and those who knew the dead recount stories of the life and deeds of the lost. So it is done. He was a man who was unyielding in his devotion to their vows. What? As well as being most fair to look upon. One of the greatest warriors of his generation, his martial prowess being famed throughout the kingdom. And he was a dragon rider. Alright, so it is done. Are we back? Not quite yet, I think. Rattenfried. What a name, man. Name after grandmother. No, the other grandmother. Random ancestor. Shiera, Jaehaerys, Daenerys, Eleanor, Alysanne, Darweel, Relenor. Daenerys. Sure, we can have a Daenerys. That's fine. Could we marry the two off to each other? He's a wildling, right? Not yet, I guess. Maybe later. I think we're back from our funeral, right? Oh, here we are. It's a wildling. Do we have any boats? No, nothing. No, that figures. Where are we gonna? We're gonna get boats, right? Shipbuilder. I guess there are shipbuilders. 8 galleys. That's not bad actually. You might want to invest in that. Hardhome is the best wildling holding, is what they said. One of the commenters. Ooh yeah, that's great. Maybe we should take Hardhome, and at least we can make some ships. Now we could just, I guess, improve the holdings of my vessel. Chief Hungry, for example, we should duel him. I guess we are commanders still. Let's switch up commanders to Rodale and duel this guy. He's 105% of combat skill though. This might not be smart. I'm still a kinslayer. I do kind of want to do it, right? It's like a super wildling thing to do. But I might die, so it's probably a terrible idea. I think I'm just going to permit myself a save and reload if it goes wrong, because I think it's cool to try at least. My guy, you're my rival. We will duel you. You still not do it? Or is it? Duel. Not involved in the war. I guess, oh, we're still at war. Okay. Oh well. Yeah, makes sense, I guess. Why are the Ironborn not showing up, though? Is he moving down here? Leading troops in Pebbleton. I guess he's fighting his own wars. I guess he doesn't have time to deal with us. How is Rhaegar doing? Can we force to train him already? Oh no, he's still slothful. That's a shame. The dragon Anaganon, owned by Queen Dany's Blackfyre, has died in case. She had suffered a grievous injury that had rendered her unable to fly and eventually killed her. Legend fades. This is my own dragon's son or daughter. Child, at least. And she died. Okay. Oh, and Neraetos is still around. He's now by far the strongest dragon in the world. The blood of Daemon Blackfyre flows through my veins. Since the days he walked the earth, we have abandoned our old Fate of the Seven faith. Though I do see merit in the ways that helped shape such a legend. I repent. I become Fate of the Seven. Nope. Sympathy for Westerosi gods. Yeah, that's fair, I guess. We were once like them. We should not judge their ways. Yeah, it's going to be useful as well when we conquer the Iron Throne if we have sympathy. Maekar is also dead. He died of scurvy. I don't know what happened to you, my grandson. Where were you even? Why did you die? Who's the new king then? Oh, his brother, Aenar. Alright. There's plenty of Blackfyres. We're not going to lose the throne anytime soon. Winterkeep has converted to the Then Faith. Alright, good. Nice. We were also trying to convert people, right? Frost Caves, yeah. I think the Then Faith must be doing pretty well. Yeah, 64% moral authority. That's pretty decent. We've heard reports from Estepor that your nephews, Lucerys Blackfyre, is suffering greatly in the captivity of Great Master Ozak Mo Ulhor of Estepor. Apparently the unfortunate Sir Lucerys is being routinely tortured by his captives, oh dear. Trained fighter for Rhaegar, okay, at least he's a trained fighter. That's good. My Prince Rhaegar swing into an arrogant little braggart. I might have to rein him in a bit. No, he's reason to be proud. He's not turning out very likable. But oil up the rack. We can torture Jojen. Sure, why not? The free folk do not recognize him. My heir must improve one way or the other. Highly capable male adult with at least 10 martial. I mean, that's gonna happen. He's already got 17 martial. My heir must improve. Yes, we'll be fine. He's almost a grown up. At least if we live long enough. We should, I think, because I gave myself some health bonuses. Because I didn't want us to die just randomly. Look how many truces we have. My spy master. We don't have any money. Oh, we can marry into Jarell Forrester. Sure. If you see that as a reward, you can have it. We will release this woman. We've been her guardian all this time. 100%, finally. Enforce demands. Takes all occupied territory. I will become the new Lord of Forktop. Alright. Okay. So the Ironborn are once again removed from our land. Took a lot longer than I hoped it would. I think we waited around for like 2 or 3 years, and I'm not that young, so I'm not very happy with that, but okay. Doesn't matter so much, I guess. My guy, my first trader. We will give you the Forktop. At least the Ironborn are out of our lands now. Let's see. Fate of the Seven. What? Oh, hell no. Let's move our priest over here. We don't want any Fate of the Seven here north of the wall. Screw that. We have now the council member, our spy master. Yep. Okay. But look at this, guys. We are now fully in control of every single wildling beyond the wall. And I don't know exactly what is happening in the Iron Throne, but it seems as if there is a You're a war over the most devout, okay. It seems as if there's an opportunity here. Because it seems as if the North is still independent. Lord Paramount Warwick of the North is a weak ruler with only 15k levies. Can we already declare war on you without declaring war on the wall? Dragon Conquest is what we could. Not gonna do it though. We're gonna declare war on the Watch, right? Invasion of the wall. These cutthroat lands when they get what you earn. Yeah. That's up next. I think we have. Yeah, we have enough troops for it. I think we have about 8. We're gonna wait a little bit next episode for our domain to recharge, and then it's time. It's time to do what our ancestor could not do. I mean, he could do it. It's time to earn our kingdom, which we lost to our son when we murdered our brother. It's time to earn our keep. It's time to become a king the way that the Targaryens should do it, the way Aegon the Conqueror did it, the way Melee's Blackfyre did it, through right of conquest. Yes. Next episode, hopefully we will expand the kingdom beyond the wall. Hopefully we will subjugate these Southron Northmen and restore Blackfyre rule to the north, but not quite how they expected, I guess. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this series. I think it will be 1 or 2 more episodes. It will be a very short series, but I think I'm still having a lot of fun. We united all the Wildlings under our rule. Yes, so let's see if we are able to conquer the north in the next episode. Thank you guys very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye-bye.